Everything is manifestation. But when you choose to do this consciously, you can get anything you want. Think of it like this. When you play a video game, GTA, you level up, right? You are not the body. You are not the person in the game. You are the intelligent by the body. You are this invisible intelligent in which it's creating force. It manifests everything. You are a microcosm of God, a creator. The power is not mine, it's Yahweh. Yeah. It produces a physical force, material world. This is the mindset that you need to have. First, universal law, the law of mentalism. Mentalism. Everything is mind. There is one substance in the universe, and that substance is mind. Me, you, mind. We are the same source, substance. Yes, we are in a different physical form, a different physical body. However, the mind is a substance that makes your intelligent the exact same. The mind is the universe. Everything is the universe. Matter and mind are one. So, the mind is cause. You are not the mind through this. You need to understand you are the soul, which is the observer of the mind. You are the one listening to the mind. You are the one behind the mind. However, without the mind, nothing can exist. There is no understanding. There is no intelligence. The soul is the consciousness, the observer, the awakeness, the consciousness. The mind is the intelligence of your consciousness, your awareness. Your mind is a cause. The mind is the one substance. Good and bad are the same thing. Now, let's break this down. Good and bad are two opposing things, right? But it is the 2 degrees of the same substance. What do I mean? Hot and cold are different degrees of the same substance. And that substance is mind, perception. Your perception is what is giving it a degree of a good or bad. Everything is one. Everything is all mind. The mind is the only substance in the universe. Okay? So how to apply this? This principle, how to apply it? Discipline in the mind, as we believe in our mind, so it be. Control our thoughts. We need to be mentally prepared and mentally engaged with not letting our emotion to take off. Because we are emotional as well as mental. The mind is the root cause of everything. Before you kick a football, the decision is made in the mind. Before you do anything, it's all in the mind. The phone, the car, the table, everything around you, it's all image. It was all first an image, imagination, a scene, someone's mind before he manifested physically. So you need to use your mind properly, like discipline in the mind. Discipline in the mind is the most powerful thing that you can do in your life. Controlling your thoughts, controlling where your attention goes, where your mental attention goes, energy flows. Controlling your life, controlling your mind, you controlling your life, the physical life. Okay? So be aware of where you are, where is your mental, emotional state, and change it. You can change your mind. You are choosing to feel depressed. You're choosing not to feel happy. You choosing to entertain those bad thoughts to the higher faculties of your mind. The imagination works on your imagination. If there is no screen in your mind, then you have no imagination. Every single one of you should have a clear screen in your mind. And you can pull into that screen whatever you want. Think of apple, red apple, apple in my mind, green apple, half an apple, imagination. The mind operates where the highest planes existed. The mind is not a physical thing. It's the thing controlling the physical form and manipulating the physical external world. The mind is a controlling substance of imagination. What work in your imagination, people will do great. It would have a great impact in the manifestation when we get into exercise of imagination. You need it. You can't live without imagination. You can't manifest properly without it. So you use your imagination, you practice it every day, you visualize it in your mind. Will allows you to hold one idea of a screen of your mind. So this is where willpower comes in. How long you can hold this imaginational thought? How long can you hold this image on the screen of your mind? Will is a massive tool, not just manifesting, not just doing all this. It's all aspect of life. You see, what I'm teaching you now, it's a lifestyle. It's not just you can do it overnight. It's a lifestyle. You do it every day, mentally progressing. When you mentally progress, you're spiritually and physically progress. So you change your mind, you change your external world. So work on your willpower. Cut the dead food. Cut the negativity. And stick and have strong willpower. And stick to your word. That's your will. To your willpower. You know? Practice imagination. Stick to your word. If you realize people that doesn't hold the word, like they don't follow their word, you see them without the willpower. Intuition is the small voice inside your head that speaks all truth. It gives you the ability to pick up on other people's thoughts and read their energy. Intuition. The first thing when you walk into a room and you get an intuitive vibe, your vibe is the vibration of the atmosphere. Use your intuition to guide you in your life. You use your intuition to follow that path, because that intuition is taking you to the path that you're supposed to be on. So you use your intuition. Memory. There is no such a thing as bad memory. There is only weak and strong memories, like a muscle. You can develop a memory by phenomenal degree through exercise. Exercise your memory. Recall things. At the end of the day, go throughout your day backwards. So when you get into bed, go through everything you did during the day backwards. Remember what you did through the whole day backwards, and you create a new neural pattern in your exercise, your memory. You need to work on all these reasons. The reason is another one. A reason is what we use to think, to analyze, to compare and evaluate ideas. Reason is about ability, what information we accept or come on a brand new idea. What's the true reason behind what you want? What's the true reason behind what you want to manifest your life? Is it coming from a place of negativity? It's coming from a place of positivity. Is it coming from good place or evil place? You need to seek deep inside of you. Truly ask why you want this in your life. Is it coming from something that childhood trauma? Is it coming from self-insecurity? Is it coming from jealousy? I see something with somebody that I wanted for myself, and I really do lulu enough to think it's not fair not to be mine. The collective consciousness. You know, that's what we're facing. We have people with no collective consciousness are treating the collective consciousness that they are on a higher scale that they don't deserve. You know, amplify. Let's say you wanted to do something like you wanted to get rich, you know, but it come from negative place. You come from negative place, and the reason was why very negative. You wanted to flex on people's stuff, especially when you're flexing on people with other people's stuff. You become successful, you know, you amplify that reason, and that become a pretty much idiot, a pretty much deception, pretty much a hash foundation that in any moment, when the person pull back his energy, you have to be aware of who you are, people's perception. It's different. It shouldn't affect your internal world. That's why people like us have a perception of a renegade mind. Everything is balanced. You choose your mind. You choose whether it's positive or negative. So your perception thing is what you need to change. You need to come from a balanced point. Don't let the external world affect your internal world. Your perception should be neutral. Okay, you can't be moving on a neutral train. That's a joke, but try to neutralize balance of a perception, your mind. It's the decider of your perception, bad or good perception. The next universal law, the law of corresponding, as above, so below. As within, so without. The outer world is a reflection of your inner world. This is so important. This is the most important. You cannot go through life without knowing this deeply in order to understand this. The friends you have, the car you have, the phone you have, all of the things that you possess is a direct manifestation of all the collective thoughts and your thoughts in the past. Where you are in life is a direct reflection of the thoughts you have bought from the past. You are here right now because of the thought you thought in the past. The car, everything you have is a reflection of what you thought and you reacted. You reacted on them thoughts and you are here right now because of that. What is inside of you is manifest outside of you. Not just in a micro scale, in a macro scale. And that we talk about the body is the image of the stars. And we are all God made flesh, and everything goes outside of the world is inside of you. Because we are a microcosm of a macrocosm, and we're coming from a mental state. Remember, the first law is mentalism. You keep that in mind. In everything, single one of these laws, the first one, mentalism. What happens in the mind happens outside of you. In some way or another. The thoughts you think become your emotion that you feel. What happens on heaven happen on earth. Whatever you bind in heaven, you bind on earth. Whatever you lose in heaven, you lose on earth. Imagination of the influence and the action of the physical world. So therefore, if you think and feel you're happy and rich, that will manifest into external world. That will manifest into your behavior. That will manifest into your vibration, attracts people in a similar vibration. You see, so we are the physical effect of spiritual hold. Yes. So you need to understand. You have to understand this. Connect with the inner self. Connect with the divine consciousness. Use your mind, use your consciousness. Build your spiritual bank. The first important thing in life, before anything, to outgrow the people around you, you need to have a spiritual bank, a defense and an offense. The vibration depends on whether the solid appears in liquid and gas. Everything is a vibration. You don't think thoughts, and you don't think thoughts, you receive thoughts based on the frequency that you are tapped in the vibration that you are. What do I mean? I mean that the people who's connected to Yah, which is the Most High, the Christ consciousness, they're connected to Source. So if you was attacking them for so long and you think that you're not, you're hidden, no, you're so wrong, But it's not my power. I leave it on Yah. That doesn't mean I can put you in place, Anyway, have a nice day, ladies and gentlemen, and hope you enjoyed.